Hello, this is Carolyn with Carolyn's Paper Therapy. I've been absent for quite some time. I've gotten busy doing other things other than working in my craft room. Um, they're equally as important and um, a great purpose in my life, but I am so glad to get back to crafting a little bit. These are just 4 cards that I made to send to my children this year with a check inside that I do that every year for them, plus gifts and things, but try to make something special and send it to them. These were made from um, the craft room digital kit called A Homemade Christmas. The craft room digitals are created by Shabby Art Boutique, and the craft room is a members only. So if you're not a member of the craft room, you don't have access to these papers. But the ideas presented here may inspire you to make some cards. What I did was take a card blank that I ordered off of Amazon probably, and the cards are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, approximately, a little bit, tiny bit larger than that. So I just wanted to tell you how I made the cards in case it might inspire you to make some. In her kit, and many of the digital kits that you find that are for journals, they'll have pages like this where they have 2 sides and you print and then fold it in half for your journal pages. What I did was take 4 different ones of these. I used this side for the decorative part and this for the frame. So I'll show you how I did that. What I did was, this was on the left-hand side, these Christmas words, and then the Santa was on the right-hand side. So I measured and cut out this piece that fit perfectly on the card and glued it down. And then I came in about 1/4 of an inch or so and cut out the second piece that was the decorative digital. And I measured it and placed it where the items that were printed on the page would be where I wanted them to be. So this one has the Santa on the sled with the red bird. And then I fussy cut out an item from the kit that says Merry Christmas with the roses, and I put this puffy tape on the back and mounted that on the page. Then I went around with stickles. This is stickles right here. This is the clear that has kind of some iridescent sparkles in it. I went around the Merry Christmas and on the berries, and in the center are some of the roses. I also used some sequins and glued them on. And these will be sent with a check inside, so each one on the inside, I did something different with each one to have a place to tuck the check. And I will pretend this is the check, and it will just fit right inside this pocket. And I'll write a little something over here, and then I have stamped Merry Christmas, Carolyn, on the back. That's card number 1. And I tried to keep these flat enough that I can mail them without any kind of problem. You have to be careful with that when you're mailing, that it will still go through their equipment. On this one, I used a die cut. I don't know if it's still out here or not. Yeah, it is. This is one of the die cuts that I have that has all different sizes of this same shape. So you can use it for frames or however you want to use it. But what I did was I took the medium-sized tags from the kit, and I stamped it with the Merry Christmas stamp that I had. And then I put the frame on there and ran it through my, what do you call it? It's a sidekick. This is the cutest little thing. And it can be used for small little things like this. And so it's handy. It just fastens down on your table, and then you run your dies through there. So that's a cute little die cut machine that I used for this. Okay, so then after I did that, I had these different patterns cut out with Merry Christmas on them. And when I chose the background, I just chose something for the Merry Christmas that I thought would look nice on the card. So this card here has the green checked background. Everything is pastels, I just love. And this had all sorts of different designs, roses and cardinals, music, and Oh Holy Night. And so after I cut that out, there were some pieces left of this plaid, so I put that across the center. And then I mounted my Merry Christmas on the puffy tape. And then I used this gold kind of stickles glue. It's a little bit harder to use, but I do like the way that it came out. I could have gone around it with glue and put glitter on there, but this is a lot neater. So this just has the gold around and then the gold sequins. And it opens up to a Santa Claus inside, where I will tuck my check. This doesn't make a very good check because it's too thick. I'll tuck my check right in there, write a little something over here, and this is the back, so they'll know that it's handmade. The next card is a sweet little girl with a teacup. She has roses and cardinals all over her, some holly. The background is pink polka dot. The inside part has the reverse of the polka dots. And I chose the green, Merry Christmas, which looks like a knitted material. I accented with the stickles around the edge and in the centers of the roses. And then I put red sequins on here. I'm not sure that I'm totally delighted with that, but I couldn't get them back off, so I think it looks kind of cute. On the inside, I've made a belly band this time. I just used a piece of paper where I had cut off this background and put one of the little girl fussy cuts on there, and the check will go right in here. Like that. Again, I stamped it on the back. This one I used the red plaid, and this had kind of an all-over pattern on the other side with the roses and music, Santa Claus, the cookies, and a little elf, and I had to cut Mrs. Santa Claus off, so I decided to put my Merry Christmas up here at the top so her legs wouldn't be hanging over the edge. I put stickles on the flowers and the berries and around the edge of Merry Christmas, and my gold sequins again. Inside is another belly band where I just used the red plaid that matches the front, and then I took one of my tags and just kind of cut the top off of it. So any of these cards you could actually make into a small journal. If you wanted to add some papers in there for writing, or some other pages that are regular paperweight, this is heavyweight, and make it into a little journal. These would make beautiful little journals to give to friends. So that's all I wanted to share with you today. Oh, I'm hoping to get back to my journal making, and so I can share ideas with you again if there's any interest. I've just been doing a lot of things for my church, and it's just been busy, and I haven't been able to get in here and sit down. I still have a journal that I haven't finished that is an autumn journal. It's beautiful. I just need a few more pages to go, and then I'll do a flip through on it. But right now I need to concentrate on some little Christmas items. So I hope you remember every day is a gift. This is a special season where we are headed into the celebration of the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ, and oh, it's a happy time. So just reflect on the true meaning of Christmas in all your busy times, and be sure to stop every now and then and realize what the Christmas season is all about. So I'll be back before you know it. I'll see you soon.